Ounces looking for 17 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead. 28 pounds, 13 ounces and an ounce. And with 80 pounds, 12 ounces, once again, Drew Cook is in the lead. One more time, let's hear it for him. Wire-to-wire domination. The competition gets cooked on Santee Cooper Lakes. Your guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite Series champion, Drew Cook. Let's bring up a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. Get loud for Drew Cook. He's an Elite Series champion, a former Rookie of the Year, Drew.
Yeah, I need to take this some off and put one of these other ones on. This one's tournament ready. You don't need to be throwing it in practice. It's just silly.
Problem is, I see a bunch of trash fish. It'd be all right if the fish you saw were bass. So far, practice has just been a grind. First day, spent down on the lower end of the lake and spent some time looking up shallow. Saw a few on bed, not many. And the ones I did see were real spooky acting. I kind of attribute that to them dropping the water. I feel like that there was some fish up and they dropped the water out on them. And they're wanting to spawn down there, but conditions won't allow it really. So yesterday came up here and had a few more keeper bites than I had down there, but it's still a grind. And I think after talking to Cook, and I mean, I'm getting all my bites up here on wood, on banks like this, and I think that they're actually spawning. They're spawning around the wood, and I'm just basically blind bed fishing.
Dude, look how that thing ate that nickel spinnerbait. Go. That one's a keeper. Dude, I ain't so sure these things ain't spawning on this stuff.
That's a good one. He looked way bigger in the water. Kind of skinny, huh?
He was very skinny. Dude, I just figured out the deal, man. They're bedding. I can see that sun on this perspective right there, and I just shook it and got that fish to bite. Oh my God. We don't need no more hook. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a male and a female in that bed. Dude, that's, oh God. Dude, that's freaking awesome. We can win the tournament doing that shit.
You can duplicate another spot too.
Every one of them's been the same. This is where I get bit. Right here and right there. That was the female that bit. Yeah, that was the female that bit right then. On this one.
Oh, she did it. You didn't touch the hook.
Yeah, you didn't see me. She swam it all the way over there.
Oh, shit. I thought you cast it.
No, I flipped to her right there. That's why I was saying I don't need to hook no more. I could see him on the bed. So like I thought about it, the way that fish, that first one bit, I set the hook on. I was like, because I had one take the spinnerbait and didn't get it, and I pitched back over there and turned my range on the perspective to like 40 foot, and then I could see one's tail. It's like, oh.
Hell yeah.
God, it'd be so much easier if it wasn't raining. See that fish right there?
Yep. Oh, it's moving.
Mm-hmm. I think that might be one of them carp.
I mean, I've been in here for like 45 minutes and caught more keepers than we have all of practice. I think they're just kind of set up on these trees that they're fixing to. But I don't think these are spawning. I got another one, dude. No shit. First piece of wood around the corner.
There's brush piles up underneath these Christmas trees and shit.
I mean, I don't know if that was a good one. It didn't hold on to it very long. But that one that I said was a good one, it was a good one. Oh, I got another one, dude. Look at it. He's holding on to it in that treetop. Now I think he's got me hung up. You see him pull it back down in there? Dude, it's retarded.
The spinnerbait, the ones I've had bite spinnerbait, freaking choke it. But I mean, I feel like that's obviously has a little conditional to do with, you know what I mean?
Huh?
I see the log.
It's like a 5-pounder. He just rolled and pulled it. Now he's got me hung up on that log. I saw him turn on his side when he ate it. I can't believe it.
So we're rigging on the off day. It's kind of rainy. What's it looking like weather-wise for tomorrow?
I don't know. I ain't checked the weather.
Yeah, I think it's actually not supposed to be raining. But it's fixing to get cold, so that's gonna suck. Like cold. I think Friday the low is 32 and the high is 54 or something like that. So it'll make things interesting. That's for sure.
Like half of the 3/8.
Probably half that little thing.
We got chatterbaits, lots of chatterbaits, traps, and the trolley sour crawlers. Yes.
That's what they biting on. Worms.
I generally like to wacky rig it on a 1-aught.
But it's got to be the red and yellow one.
They hold on to it way better than ours.
Oh gosh.
You just gotta act like the fish and
No, I mean,
eat what they're
fish
eating.
aren't that smart. They eat worms. Sometimes you just gotta get on their level and eat a few worms.
Just eat the worm. I mean, what do you do?
This is the place they put me in here, you know. I'm trying to edit, and I got creatures that are trying to get me while I'm editing here.
All right, day one here at Chickamauga. You know, it's been a tough practice to say the least, but you know, the final day practice, kind of a little glimmer of hope. Shook a bunch of fish off. You know, hopefully they're good ones. We're gonna start on one on a duck blind, and that I know is a big one. Hopefully we can catch it and hit another couple pieces of wood, and you know, get us a limit, and then we'll go from there and try to see if we can't catch a big one. You know, throwing chatterbait and a trap and a swim bait, and pitching a fighting frog around. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get 5. Hopefully we can get 5 good ones. I think we need, you know, 16 plus pounds a day, and we'll go from there.
Day one here at Chickamauga. Really don't know what to expect. We've had some crazy weather. This is my first time fishing here this time of year, and it's one of the unique TVA lakes that has winter pool during the winter. So they haven't brought the water up. It's been anywhere from 4 to 5 feet low all week, and it's been a grind. The first day of practice, both Cook and I only had like 1 keeper. The second day had like 3 keepers, and then the last day we got some weather move in. They bit a little bit. I don't know if that was weather related or we just got into them. So we'll find out today. Shook a lot of them off, so don't really know what to expect, but I feel like, you know, if you just catch 14, 15 pounds a day in this one, you're going to be pretty solid, which is pretty low for this lake. You know, it's got big ones that live in here. They're stocked with Florida strains, but we're just hitting it kind of at a funky time, and the fish are wanting to spawn. They can't get the water right, and we got front after front after front. I think they're calling for a chance of snow on Saturday, so we're just gonna have to roll with the punches and see if we can make something happen.
We got one.
I was close. I would have thought 114.
See some knuckles. You see the damn brush pile shake?
No, I was watching your rod and not the line. That can't be the female.
You gotta be kidding me. What is that crap?
I don't even know that piece.
I know it's way short. But we gonna
14 probably.
we gonna just take.
Nope, not even 13. That'll get us started right there.
That's how you do it.
There we go.
That's how you do it.
you go.
I still don't think that was the same one that was waking off.
May not be. But it's a good one.
That is.
5 of them do you okay?
Yes, sir. I'll definitely take 5 of them.
He reacted to it all right.
Got hung on. I was gonna say, I heard you get the end of the side. Did it come free before he grabbed it? Or
I don't really know. I don't know if he knocked it loose. Oh, he wasn't coming off there. He's so good.
we'll take that.
Yes, we will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go. Way to do it.
I thought the big one was fixing to eat it. I could see the big one.
No, it's up there. Oh yeah, that's big. He's 17 inches long, I bet. That'll work for now.
Coming like a storm. I got my sword and my shield. Victory in my bones. A warrior never kneels.
Through this
And the shaker headed to the top. 'Cause
I haven't seen nobody throw down cliff at all.
I'm gonna fight 'cause that's what I'm made for. I'm a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator.
See that thing hit it? See that line go?
I think it
Throw
did.
it.
Surprised you didn't just go ahead and nail. A lot of times though, when they feel that they do it that hard, they'll hit it.
Welcome to the arena. I fight for honor. I fight for principle. The passion I possess that makes me invincible. I know you ain't prepared for what you got to face. So if you're looking for asylum, it's the wrong place. Defeat never known it. I don't condone it. Weakness never shown it. I dismantle my opponent. It's in my DNA. It's who I got to be. Ain't nothing stopping me. Fulfill the prophecy. And the shaker headed to the top. 'Cause I'm a groundbreaker. I'm gonna fight 'cause that's what I'm made for. I'm a gladiator. A gladiator. A gladiator. A gladiator. A gladiator. I'm gonna fight 'cause I'm a gladiator. A gladiator. A gladiator. A gladiator. I'm gonna fight 'cause I'm a gladiator. This is how I'm living as I'm rising to the top. I'm a gladiator driven, I'm a force you can't stop. This is how I'm living as I'm rising to the top. I'm a gladiator driven, I'm a force you can't stop.
It got smaller. You're close to 10.
Power on the rise, it's a sight to see. Chaos will arrive if you inviting we. You can see, you can feel, you can hear. It's getting real. Shake down, break down, you can't shake it off. Lay down, stay down when we taking off. You can see, you can feel, you can hear. We finna take it there. Dangerous.
I wish.
Dangerous.
Ooh, so close.
Too dangerous. Too dangerous. That's dangerous.
Just relax.
Dangerous. We dangerous. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Ain't too many that safe with us. Ain't too many that hang with us. Label us notorious warriors. Give our all to the end. Living life on the edge. Wrong move, you might get dead. Choices yours on this smorgasbord. What you
Overdue.
think? Die hero, live a villain.
Kept after it.
Menacing, risky. That boosts my adrenaline. Feelings had me feeling like I could finally feel again. Fishing for that fix outside the box is how I reel it in. Broken puzzle piece outside the box, it ain't no fitting in. Total break a leg and I don't even want this team to win. Disruption and destruction, all I need, they my only friends. Only shites to moving rightly, I just don't condemn. Dangerous. We dangerous. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. That's dangerous. Dangerous. We dangerous. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Dangerous.
Scoot, look at this.
Let's keep them rolling through an Elite Series champion,
good.
former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Drew Benton. Drew Benton with 5 fish here today at a big tournament at Santee Cooper, another top 10 here on the Elite Series. 5 fish here today. Fish here today, 18 pounds 7 ounces. He moves into 5th place, 5 pounds 6 ounces short of the overall lead. And as Pat Schlopper just proved, that's half of a giant here. So anything can happen. A lot of anglers need to make rallies here, but this is an incredible body of water to make a rally. And you don't have to make a rally. You had a great start to this event. The question is, can you keep it rolling with as tough as it seems? Is it going to get better or worse with the incoming weather?
For what I'm doing, I think it's going to get a little bit worse. But they live here, and practice was very, very tough for me. And today was a grind. I didn't catch my 5th one until about 1:20 or so, and then called a few times. So I had a great afternoon. So maybe I can build on that, what I learned today, and make the whole day productive. So we'll see what happens.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot up a win at our last event from Georgia. Get loud for Drew Cook. Elite Series champion Drew Cook. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds 6 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. Not only won the Elite Series event in our last event, joined the Bassmaster Century Club with 105 pounds and 5 ounces. And by the looks of things, I mean, not on pace for 100 pounds, but you're threatening in this tournament once again here, because it has not been easy this time around.
No, it's been really tough. There's some fish that are trying to spawn. The water's still down. I caught some off bed today, but I just don't know what's going to be left. And especially with the weather that's coming in, we're going to definitely have to adjust. But it's still a bad week to be a fighting frog. It's been a bad couple weeks, but we're we're gonna keep dobbing around. I think we're gonna have to, you know, move a little bit further out or something. But hopefully we can keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum up, and have another good tournament.
Keep it rolling. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning.
I think they'll bite some of that moving stuff better tomorrow if it's windy and cloudy. I threw that spinnerbait through several laydowns when it was windy and overcast.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even bites.
I did too. But at that point, it was like, I'm not wasting any more time.
Yeah, I already knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Some guy blew out your duck blind?
Yep.
What the heck?
Crappie fisherman.
Blew it out.
Dude, there was this little aluminum boat with like a Mariner or something on it. They were headed up your way. And
Was it a white boat?
an aluminum boat. They pulled in. So I lost one in it, and there was one that kept shaking the bamboo, and like I fished for it for like 30 minutes. Never could get it to bite. And I was like, we'll come back and catch her later, and I'll catch the one that I lost. Well, this crappie fishermen, they pull up, and they pull right into the duck blind. It's like a remnants of a duck blind. It's just bamboo in a circle, and throw the anchors out. And crappie fishing. And then when they go to leave, dude, they literally drug half of the duck blind with them. Like, just murdered it. So
We're gonna keep teach them bass fishermen to fish our duck blind.
Yeah.
Them bass fishermen over here fishing my duck blind. We'll just solve that problem right now.
Throw your itty bitty chatterbait?
Yeah, I threw it. That thing feels really good.
Ah.
I mean, it's a very, very subtle vibration, but it will have a place or a time where it's the deal.
Great. I'm glad I didn't buy one. All right, guys. Day number 2 here at Chickamauga. It's cold. It's like 30-something degrees. You can see our breath. There was some ice on the boat this morning, so you know we'll see what happens with the bedding fish or the fish that we're catching up shallow. Hopefully we can just slow down, dive around, and get us 5 bites again today. The wind's supposed to blow hard again. I think 15 to 25 out of west-southwest, so it's gonna make things interesting. But if we can just get us 5 bites, get them in the boat, you know, get to championship or the semifinal Saturday, we'll be good to go.
Here we are, day 2, Chickamauga. It is really cold this morning. It's like 38 degrees. You know, we had a good day yesterday, had 18.7, but it was sure a grind. Caught my 5th one at around 1:30 and culled up 3 more times after that. So I had a good afternoon. We're gonna keep our bait wet today in some better areas, hopefully, and make the day more productive. We just never know when our next bite's gonna come from, and we're fishing for bedding fish, I think, that we can't see. So we're just burning the bank, flipping that fighting frog around bushes, laydowns, any kind of wood that's in the water. That's what they're spawning around, and we're gonna fish for 5 more bites today. It's definitely gonna be a grind for everybody today. The wind's gonna blow. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be raining this afternoon, so it's gonna test our mental toughness today.
That tire, 18 grand. Big one. Oh, meathead, son. Yes, sir.
Series champion and former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Georgia, Drew Benton. 18 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Another good day, 18.7 yesterday, 5 here today, 18 pounds, 14 ounces with 37 pounds, 5 ounces. Drew Benton moves into third place, looking to make back-to-back 10 cuts here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Unstoppable, unpoppable thought bubbles, unstoppable 37 pounds and 5 ounces. You're sitting in third place currently and having a good tournament. But I mean, on paper, everything that's happening with this weather and how you're kind of known as one of your specialties, it seems like it would be going against that. Are you looking at them, or are you willing to tell me anything?
I'm not willing to tell you anything.
All right, well, that's good. I don't know why we're talking. What do you want to talk about that?
It's just a grind, man. I'm not looking at them. I'm just looking down the bank, looking for any kind of cover they might be spawning on. And I think a lot of them are spawning. You just can't see them. So I'm just pitching a big bite, fighting frog around, which is my bread and butter, and just going down the bank. And you know, it's such a grind. You don't know when you're going to get your next bite, but when you do get one, it's usually a pretty good one. I only had like 7 keeper bites today, so it's definitely a hard job going out there trying to catch a big bag when you know you're not going to get many bites, and when you lose one, it really is a gut punch. But we'll go after them again tomorrow and see if we can catch one of those like Rick had.
Get him. Look forward to seeing you in a second cut in a row. Hot for win in our last event, a 3-time Classic qualifier, former Rookie of the Year, and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. At 17 pounds, 6 ounces to start today. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17 pounds, 12 ounces with 35 pounds, 2 ounces. He's inside the top 10 in 8th place currently. Rolled out in the Avco Wrap Skeeter Yamaha and comes back with the 2nd day in a row. A good bag of fish from this incredible body of water. 35 pounds, 2 ounces, having a great tournament here this week. And it's going to be very interesting to watch this go down, as seems to change. The only thing that isn't guaranteed at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite is that it will be the same 2 days in a row.
Yeah, there's no telling what's going to happen tomorrow. I believe I heard backstage it's going to snow and rain, and the wind's going to blow even harder. So I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I really didn't know what I was going to do today, and just kind of went pecking and hunting, and ended up catching a good bag. It's a grind. Just keeping my head down, fishing slower than slow, and just hunting around. I'm gonna keep pecking and keep flipping around, and hopefully we can get something happen. But I can't catch anything on moving bait, so it takes me. I think I fished like 3/4 of a mile today, and it took all day to do it. So we're gonna fish a different 3/4 of a mile tomorrow, and hopefully we can find 5 more and make it in top 10.
Would love to see it happen. Make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Sure it's not just the fan play?
No, like I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, hey man,
Hey,
what's up?
it's always check this out.
Hopefully the house don't burn now. Why would the lights up there flicker when you're plugged into the washing machine?
They was going crazy. The coffee maker wouldn't even work this morning.
I know that, but that was when we were all plugged into the same circuit. Now we're on different ones. And throw that thing to Mullins and let him plug it in up there. That's what you got to do.
What? It's like being in a strobe light. Oh, that's normal. No, it ain't been like that till you plug your stuff. He comes running out. Did you plug in? Hey, would you get Firehouse? Why is it smoking in here? Is there a Firehouse here? Yes, there's a Firehouse here. No kidding.
No.
No, we got this from Subway.
Subway.
I didn't see the bag, I just seen the containers.
I think so, maybe.
They have 9.2s in here.
Not many.
Used to.
Supposedly there's a bunch of them.
According to Bass, top 100 lake.
I need a video. Tell him to send us a video on springtime fishing.
You know I can go all night. Keep it fuck. Fuck. I hope you fought till your asshole falls out.
Are you serious?
I'm so glad Scott just captured that moment.
You are disgusting.
I'm serious. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all do it all the time. I'm tired of it.
You want your colon clean? Fine, I'm gonna clean mine. Yeah, now my colon is clean. I'm talking.
I'm so glad he got that on video. We can show Miss Mullins how nasty you are.
Disrespectful little kid.
Yeah, she's gonna be so disappointed in you, little David.
Not mad.
Disappointed.
In you, David.
All right, day 3 here at Chick. We're sitting pretty good. We're sitting in the 5th. We're only about 3 pounds out of it, and man, it's a grind for everybody. We're just going down the bank, flipping these fighting frogs around, and we're fishing for bedfish that we can't see. And when you're doing that, it's really, really slow, really tedious. That's what makes it a grind. You're not getting many bites a day, so you got to make them all count. If we can get them all on the boat today, we're gonna have a good day. We've been having about 18 and a half. We got to have a 20-pound bag if we're going to have a chance at this thing. That's what we're going to try to do today.
All right, guys. Day 3 here at Chickamauga, and we're in the top 10 and 10th, but we're in it. We're not far out of it. If we get one of those big bites, we could move a long way up the leaderboard, but I really don't know what to expect. Haven't known what to expect. We're fishing super slow. Just pitching a fighting frog around. All the fish that we're catching are on bed. We're having to just repetitively flip at something, and take a lot of time and just kind of pick it all apart. So we're gonna get after it today, and hopefully we can get us 5 good ones and maybe one of those great big ones that would rocket us up the leaderboard and make that top 10 tomorrow and fish on Championship Sunday. So that's the plan. Me and Benton are both in the top 10, so it's a good week. We're going to hopefully do it one more day and see what happens on Championship Sunday.
Power on the rise, it's a sight to see. Chaos will arrive if you inviting we. You can see, you can feel, you can hear. It's getting real. Shake down, break down, you can't shake it off. Lay down, stay down when we taking off. You can see, you can feel, you can hear. We finna take it there. Dangerous.
Don't believe he's a keeper though. Hey, come here, buddy. Stop, I don't really want to get my hand on it. Yeah, but he's not gonna make the cut. Nope. Goodbye.
Living life on the edge, wrong move, you might dive in. Choice is yours on this smorgasbord. What you think? Die hero, live a villain. Minute, risk, that boosts my adrenaline. Feelings that be feeling like I can finally feel again.
We have had a bite in here.
Outside the box is how I really did. Broken puzzle piece outside the box, it ain't no fitting in. Total break a leg, and I don't even want this team to win. Disruption and destruction.
God, that was awesome. But still, dude, I pitched it in there, in the heart of that thing, and went to the bottom. And I hopped it up, and then he ate it. I mean, they're not eating it on the initial fall. Mm. Only 2.5 pounder, but we will take him right now.
Dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah. Dangerous. We dangerous. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. That's dangerous.
Oh, fighting frog does it again. Isn't it freaking April? That's how today went.
Hey Zoe, you want to come hold this bag?
Two matches so well today.
Right?
I do. Open it again and get the graph one.
Look at that, like a professional.
Yep.
That one is ice. I don't like holding fish.
Ooh, don't let him jump out of there.
Tail touch me.
Potato touch.
You're doing me drenched.
Well, if you hold the bag up, you won't get wet. There you go. Good enough. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Powerful win at our last event, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. Drew Cook at 35 pounds and 2 ounces, 2 fish to add to that here today. 4 pounds, 10 ounces, gives you 39 pounds, 12 ounces, and not quite the tournament at Chickamauga that we would have expected when the schedule was released.
No, yeah, it didn't really plan out like we thought it was going to be. But, you know, I was able to do it for the first 2 days and, you know, ended up having a good event doing it after practice. I mean, it was pretty brutal. So I mean, I'm not happy with it by any means, but it could have been worse. But it was my dad's birthday yesterday, and I caught him 17 something, and I was supposed to catch him 19 something today. But I guess I'll head home and hang out with them. But caught everything on the same thing I caught them on last week: 4-inch fighting frog, tilapia magic, sight fishing, and just pitching it around. If you can find any, I would highly suggest getting some, but they're hard to come by right now. But looking forward to it. We got 5 weeks off with the family. It's a bad couple weeks to be a turkey, but we'll see y'all in the next one.
Good luck turkey hunting. Enjoy some time with the family. Former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Benton. 37 pounds and 5 ounces as of this morning. Currently in 9th place. 5 fish for 12 pounds even. Moves him into 3rd place with 49 pounds and 5 ounces. Sitting in 3rd place. I'd love to send you out there again tomorrow. We'll find it at the end of the weigh-in. But regardless, I mean, first of all, congratulations. You got married, like last week or the week before?
Yeah, right in between Santee and here. This is actually my honeymoon.
There's nothing says love like Lake Chickamauga.
That's right. My wife and my 2 step-kids, this is their first Elite Series, so y'all give them a round of applause. They had a good time this week, and they said they want to come back, and today just didn't work out. I think I'm going to end up 1 bite short, but man, it was tough. It was a grind, and these Florida streams don't like that sleet just as much as I didn't like it out there today. But all in all, it was a good week. I had a tough practice, and really turned a tough practice into a good event. And either way, if I make it or not, I'll go home with my head held high.
Always great to have you here. Hope we see you in our top 10. We'll find it at the end of our weigh-in. Nothing says love like Lake Chickamauga. What a place to have a honeymoon, and it just got even more romantic with Championship Sunday. His 2nd 10 cut in a row. He is his 3rd 10 cut in a row. He is a former FLW Tour Rookie of the Year, a former FLW Tour winner, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Benton. Let's hear it for your top 10.
So we made the cut. We're in 9th. I think to be honest, I don't know how far we are back, but I know it's 1 fish on this lake, and I know that I'm out of fish in the areas that got me here. So we're gonna make 1 pass through them, and I'm gonna tie on some big swim baits as long as my foot, and we're gonna go fish for 5 bites tomorrow. Now, I don't like doing that in a tournament, but we're on a place where that's what you got to do to make up ground. And I feel like if I go do what I've been doing the last 2 days, there's no shot at me winning. And when you make one of these top 10s, these Championship Sundays, you got to let it all hang out. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. All right, here we are, day 4, Lake Chickamauga. We made it to Championship Sunday. Burn up everything that we had just to get here. I'm flipping wood with a fighting frog, throwing a chatterbait in between, and did not get many bites yesterday. I only had like 6 keeper bites, so I feel like I'm kind of out of fish. Gonna make 1 pass through that area this morning, then go practicing with some big baits in our hands. I'm gonna throw a Scottsboro line through, a 7-inch suicide shad, a glide bait. If we get 5 on those baits there, we're gonna have a big bag today, and we're gonna swing hard in case we hit it.
Today is supposed to be less wind, more sun, and possibly the warmest day we've seen since this tournament started. Will that help the bite?
I hope so. These are Florida strain fish, and anytime there's a cold front, even though we're up here in Tennessee, I think it affects them, so I think it definitely helps.
Well, congratulations on your wedding. Happy honeymoon, and go catch a giant fish here today.
that little bitty sucker come up and ate this swim bait. It's a spot. That don't make no sense. Hey, we got us one. And look how he's hooked. That's how crazy and screwed up the day is. We catch them outside of the mouth. Caught one keeper.
That's it.
Gambled all day, threw the big swim bait. I had some giant ones follow that glider, and not
The big one?
Yeah, we didn't have no wind.
Right.
And so it got to be about, I don't know, 1:30 or so, and I'm like, I'm gonna weigh something in. So I made another pass through my area and had 3 bites and landed one of them. Yes, sir.
Ounces, and about the only people at a tougher day than you today seems to be our boat drivers here at weigh-in on day 3, day 4, whatever day it is. You were here on your honeymoon. You got married just in between the last 2 events. Is this really your honeymoon, or is there elsewhere you're headed?
No, I mean, this is it. I mean, where else do you want to be other than Lake Chickamauga in April?
It is spawning season.
No comment there, Dave.
Tell me about your tournament this week.
Man, it was a grinder of a week. You know, just like Clifford, I had 1 bite the first day of practice, 2 the second day, and I had a few the nasty day of practice. It gave me a little bit of confidence. All I did was flip a big bite frog all week. I felt like there was fish spawning that I couldn't see, and I had to slow way down, which is tough for a guy like me because I love to burn the bank and fish moving baits, baggly crankbaits, and things like that. And I just slowed way down and caught 18 pounds both the first 2 days. Yesterday, I felt like it was going away from me. I only had like 12 pounds and only had 6 keepers. So I went out there today throwing a big glide bait and a big swim bait. And just like Clifford, I had some great big ones follow me. They just wouldn't commit. And about noon, I had nothing in the box. So I went back up the river, went flipping again, had 3 bites and boated one of them. So that's just the way it went. I needed about a 20-pound bag, and I didn't think I could do it that way, so that's the reason why I put those big baits on the deck and just went, gambling today. Anytime you make one of these 10 cuts, these are the only opportunities we have to win. And if I would have went back with what I did the first 3 days, I would have been abandoning that chance to win. So that's the reason why I took the gamble, and one of these days it'll pay off. It just wasn't this week.
Great tournament, whatever you look at it. You had a great season. You're having a great season. Your 3rd cut. Got to be looking forward to the rest of the year, and you're in the mix for a Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race.
Yeah, actually, our whole house is fishing good. I think we're all like 4th, 5th, and 6th in AOI, which is pretty cool. So maybe we're just feeding off each other's momentum and energy. So maybe we can just carry it on throughout the rest of the year.
Well, congratulations on your honeymoon, and congratulations on a great event.
For the second time in 2020.